Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be making bonnets for our princesses today. If it's something you're interested, please keep watching and I will see you at the end of the video. So for this, we are going to fold our fabric into two depending on how much fabric that you have. So you're going to fold in a triangular form, and then from there you fold over again, just like you want to cut your flare. That's how you're going to fold it. So we have our fabric folded into four, just like you can see. I'm just trying to arrange it well, making sure that I have every side is arranged well. Then the next thing we are going to do is to mark our measurement, and for it I am marking at 9.5 inches. So this is for my daughter, and she is 7 years now. So this is for my daughter. If I'll put the measurement for an older person or a younger one, so if even for an adult, in the description box, please check it out there. So this is just for my 7-year-old daughter, and I am going ahead to cut it out. So I marked at 9.5 inches. You can use the same method to sew for a younger child or an adult. The same pattern, just the only difference is the measurement. So I am using a different fabric for my lining, and I'm just going ahead to place it. Just like I folded my fabric at the initial stage, I am going ahead to fold the second fabric the same way. So the fabric under it is folded into four as well. So I'm just pinning this down onto this. If you want to use the same fabric for your lining, please go ahead and do the same thing. But for me, I am using a different fabric, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the exact same thing I have on the upper part of the fabric. If you haven't subscribed until this moment, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share my videos to family and friends as well. Thank you very much for all your support, and to my old subscribers, I say thank you very much for all your support. I really appreciate you guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is to place the one of the fabric onto the other one, right side facing the right side, and then I'm going to stitch from all around, leaving about 2 inches space that we are going to use to turn it inside out. So stitch all around and then leave some opening to turn your fabric. So this is it after I was done stitching it down. I'm just removing all the pins I used to pin it down before stitching. Then we are going to go ahead and notch this fabric all around. Because it's a circle, you don't want to have any tension, so I'm just notching it all around from one end to the other. And once I was done notching it, the next thing I did is to turn the fabric inside out. Then I'm going to go ahead and iron it. So this is it after ironing the fabric. You see it's laying flat and beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to do is to measure 2 inches from the edge of the circle, 2 inches inward. That's what I am measuring. I'm going to measure this all around the circle, 2 inches all around. If you don't want the ruffle to be longer, as you will see at the end of this video, please go ahead and reduce it to at least to 1.5 inches. So I'm just marking this out, marking it round so that you guys can see the circle. Nothing serious. You don't need to mark yours. It's because of the purpose of this video, that's why I am marking. So from that 2 inches that you marked, I am going up by 0.75. You can as well do 1 inch, but remember, whatever you are doing now, you have to add it while cutting the first fabric. So if you want to do 1 inch at this place, you can do 10 inches while you are marking the length of your circle. But remember, we did 9.5 inches, so I'm going to mark round as well so that you guys can see. So we have 2 lines there, the 2 inches and then the 0.75 inches. So the first thing you're going to do, remember we have an opening on one part of the circle, so I'm just tracing out where I have that opening on the first line that we have. Then the second line, which is the smaller circle, I am going to go ahead and stitch all the way from one end to the other, every single part. You are not leaving anything open. Then for the second one, which you see me pointing at, you're going to, from the one end of the opening, you're going to stitch to the other end of the opening. So it's going to have an opening as well, just like the main circle has an opening. I hope you understand this. But for this second one, the one inside, you're going to stitch everything closed. So I am done stitching it down. This is how it's looking after stitching it down. The first one is still open. We are here to close it. So this is my elastic band that I'll be adding to it. And for this one, the I have 22 inches as of when I measured it, but I reduced it by 4 inches. So what, before I stitch it down, before I closed everything up, I noticed that the elastic is big, so I did 18 inches. So if you are sewing for the same age, girl age, or the same age with my daughter, please use 18 inches, or you can as well measure your daughter's head and then remove about 2 inches, depending on how tight or loose you want the bonnet to be. So I'm just passing the elastic band into the small hole, not the 2 inches hole, the hole that we have 0.75. That's where we are passing it through. Hope you understand this, not at the 2 inches hole. So after passing it round, I'm going to hold it, and while passing it, make sure that the other end of the rubber elastic doesn't go in. So I just went ahead, place the two ends together and then stitch it down. So this is it after I was done. I'm just arranging the bonnet to, then by the time you pull it out, the elastic is going to go inside. So I'm going to stitch close the opening and also the 0.5 inches opening as well. So this is it after I was done stitching, and also the inside one. And that's basically all for this style, for this bonnet. I'm used to saying style. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to share my videos to family and friends. I think I'll make it one for me, for myself, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.